Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right, I want to come back to a couple of videos and respond to your guys' comments. There's a lot of good questions with a lot of great information, especially about the Iraqi exchange rate. So let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold and silver, head on over to our friends at Miles Franklin. The link will be down below in the description. When you make your purchase, make sure you use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they'll take care of you. If you have any additional questions, you can reach us over here at this phone number or over here at this particular email. For all orders over $10,000, reach out by email and we'll make sure that you get a great deal. So come on over to Miles Franklin and add to your precious metal inventory. So this one was fun because we spoke a little bit in the beginning of this video about ISIS being back. It was a small article. And then there was people in my group, they wanted to take a shot at whether or not they could prove me wrong. So it was a lot of fun. So let's go back and see how you guys responded. Excellent. Thanks for all the effort. I really appreciate it. You're very welcome. LOL. Love it when people challenge you. Yeah, me too. It keeps me on my toes. I seen you commenting on Frank's stream the other night. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about the night I was asking him if he was related to Pancho Villa? Because come to find out, he is. Yeah, I was commenting on there. But also, there was a night where I was commenting, and the questions I was asking him, you could tell were throwing him off because he was all smiling and halfway through his sentence. And when he saw a question I'd asked him, he kind of froze up. Then he went on this weird, I don't know how to explain it, you guys, kind of like, I must have hit some kind of nerve. It was weird. He just started acting weird. I was like, what the hell's wrong with that guy? Still no RV, not at the moment. Treasury Vault sent me an email offering to buy back the dinar I bought from them. Yeah, they'll do that from time to time. If they run short and there's a rush for people to start buying them, then they'll start offering people that they've sold to in the past to buy them back. Yeah, you can see more than one person has gotten the offer to buy them back. Be careful, Pimpy. You'll break these people's reality. It appears that way, seriously. Funny thing is, my friend's like, how come they still don't get it, dude? They're not listening to you. I go, oh no, some of them are just trolls. They're just being stubborn. And there is a couple people, though, that absolutely believe I'm wrong. But for the most part, I'd say about 99% of the people who listen to my channel, they get it. They know what's going on. They do realize that the information I was sharing was just letting people know that just be careful. There are other things that might happen, and I just wanted people to be aware of it. India did the same thing, but they gave everybody very short notice. I got stuck with the old notes because they were at home, and the banks were about to close that evening when I found out. But that's really short notice. Usually you got a few months to get in there and swap them out. Hopefully you didn't get stuck with them and you're able to trade them out. Later, we are going to enter an extra high radiation cycle from the universe. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of, what do you call that, gamma coming our way. Treasury Vault offering people to buy back the dinars, so people are getting their emails. That was a few days ago. 25,000 IQD equals 25 USD redemption. It'd be 25,000 dinar equals 25 dinars, what it means. Redenomination and reinstated currency on Forex are two separate scenarios. Are you paying attention? Yeah, I'm the one that's been telling you guys that's two different situations. A redenomination is lopping the zeros off or deleting the zeros. And reinstated currency is when you change the exchange rate back to where it used to be. Are you paying attention? To all the peeps and peepettes listening to Pimpy, he does the research. Stop trying to poo on his parade. They're not pooing on my parade. But I definitely do a lot of research, and I mean a ton. This is all a distraction to what's coming to Earth changes. Yeah, there's definitely something on the way. There's no doubt about that. Let's go to these other comments. Great news from the Iraqi stock exchange. So look, you guys, for years, people have been asking me how it is I belong in a group that buys stock over in Iraq. And they have been kicking ass, by the way. The values have been increasing by 100 to 200%. That's huge jumps for the Iraqi stock. So if you're one of those people who are interested in getting involved, they opened it up to the public again. They don't usually do that, but now's the time. They are allowing new people to come in if you want. Just call that number, 850-520-2693. Tell them Pimpy sent you, and they'll take care of you and get you set up, okay? Dark to light, shine on patriots. Dark to light, how about shine on human beings? That'd be nice. But I hear you. Remain grateful through the storm and calm for the most part. Is this another nothing burger? No, but it's a something burger. I went through and showed people articles about the Iraqi stock exchange and stocks have been giving out dividends, splitting stocks. If you want to get aboard, now's the time. How do I invest in the Iraqi stock markets? Thanks. You have to have a broker over there that represents your group, and that's what our group does. We have broker over in Iraq, and they represent us on the Iraqi stock market. So like I was mentioning just a little while ago, if you're interested and you want to ask more questions, just call them at that number, and they'll take care of you. When you say our stocks, are you saying anyone that holds Dinar or individuals that invested in those stocks? I'm talking about individuals who invested in those stocks. So if you're interested, just call them on that phone number. Pimpy, how do I send you a PM? If you have Facebook, you can hit me up on my private message over on Facebook at this email right there. Give it a try and see what happens. As always, thank you, Pimpy. You are very welcome. This will happen, Pimpy. Oh, I agree. It's going to happen. I don't have any doubt about that. I'm just keeping an eye on whether or not they want to delete the zeros. If they go to a free-floating market, hopefully there won't be no deleting the zeros, and we'll see the exchange rate go up pretty quick before they have time to respond. We'll see. We all should know by now that this investment will never bear the fruit we all thought it would. Too much time has passed, and they still can't get their crap together. Yeah, I mean, it's not so much that Iraq can't. Iran has a habit of dragging them into situations that they shouldn't be in. This is the problem when you have a government that is not there doing what's best for the Iraqi people in Iraq, but instead doing what's best for Iran and the Iranian people. The money's saying it will RI, cool your jets. I don't think it's going to RI, but it definitely will revalue without a doubt. It's not going to be reinstated. It's not an investment. Well, technically it is. People invest in currencies all the time. You're correct. It's not an investment. It's a shit show. Not everybody supports Iraqi dinar, see? Just collection and decoration. Toilet paper. Very expensive and colorful. 20-year-old scam. Yeah, well, the currency is not a scam, but you see the way those guys are responding that I just read off? You know, they're telling you it's a scam, right? But you got to understand where they're coming from. When for 20 plus years, you have people out there like, you know, Militia Man or Margazy or Melanie telling them, it's coming this weekend, coming this weekend. I can feel it. They've been saying the same crap for so long. And that's what I was talking about. Don't allow them to pump you up with so much hopium that you become addicted to the hopium. Sure, we all know that Iraq is back on track, but what good news could those other people be offering you? Their special intel? Isn't it funny how everybody in a Dinar community has some special intel person? You don't think that's kind of weird? It's the same with Jassera. It's the same with the 17th letter movement. Everybody has these special military intel connections. Then the news they share with you is nothing that's intel. It's just regular news that you can get anywhere. So I understand why people feel that way. I understand why they're frustrated. The dinar itself is not a scam, but people do use the dinar to commit scams. Well, Pimpy, Iraq is looking good. Yeah, Iraq is definitely working on getting its crap together. But there's things out there that I watch for that we always see come along and screw things up. Like Iran back in their militia group that's out there targeting U.S. soldiers. We'll just keep an eye on al-Sadani. He's the one that definitely appears to be the one who cares. Waiting for Sheba to go up, so take and buy silver. There's a lot of people that made a lot of money once the Bitcoin went up again. And they have a lot of profits. I said, man, just my opinion, you should take some of those profits and drop it into precious metals. Buy Jasmine, Japan, Bitcoin. Is that what it's called? You pimp. No, I don't know about that. Pretty normal countries try to sell themselves as an investment opportunity. Gee, in the U.S., don't states try to sell themselves against other states as a good investment opportunities? Don't grifters try to sell themselves against other grifters? That their intel is better? Yes, we hear that all the time. It's funny to listen to Mel. I brought it to you first. I gave it to you first. I gave it to you the fastest. This is hot off the press. It's been verified. It's like, no, it's news that's been around for a while. I've asked this question many a times, and I still haven't got an answer from anybody. You guys are in their Patriot groups and stuff like that. You tell me, are they sharing any information whatsoever that you can't get off the internet? The answer is no. They pretty much do the same thing. They just charge you to go listen to the news you can get for free. So, Steph, I hear you. I want to be pimpy rich. Take care. I love that. Says, hi, Pete. Try to catch Telegram. Seeds of Wisdom, SNL, 511 with Jester and Freedom Fighter. Sort of SEC merging with the CFTC. So that wouldn't be surprising to me. 60 days where currencies go from C to A, B class, swapped with banks as securities. Would like to understand that better. Yeah, I'll look into that and let you know. Another interesting thing I heard, when we hear peer-to-peer, that they're really talking shipping peer-to-peer. Watch the water. Well, I think it just really depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about cryptocurrencies, they're not shipping anything. You just use the electronic platform and you can do business peer-to-peer. Unless you're talking about peer-to-peer, like the way you're spelling it, that would be port-to-port. That's a little bit different. Anyways, I just wanted to come back and respond to your questions. I do appreciate when you leave them down there. I try to do my best to come back and respond if you guys have any questions. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll catch you later. I'm out.